Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins, and Trevor.
The eyes can mislead, the smile can lie, but the shoes always tell the truth. And if you want to get an impression of somebody you don't know, then look at their footwear. And if it's quality footwear, that would say something about them possibly. But yeah, we're all holding things back, aren't we, as we go through life? Things we want other people to see about us, that we're kind, we're decent, we're not bad-tempered, we're all the good things, especially at the start of a new relationship. You're only going to show those good bits, really, to somebody. I mean, what do you think about that? Do you think we hide stuff from other people?
Yeah, I think definitely we do, because, for instance, if you're looking to get in a relationship with somebody, on the first date, you make an effort, don't you? You make sure you're not looking shabby, and you also make sure you also try to not come across as being somebody that has no joy in their life, because then that is, and obviously you don't want to come across as being boring. But what eventually what then happens?
You've not had any of. You've not just eaten any of your cheese you mentioned earlier as well.
Yeah. Obviously, make sure.
But you agreed. Yeah. I think you agreed that we hold stuff back, don't we?
I think we do. Yeah, I think we do. Yeah. If not all the time, at least on first impressions, we try to. We try our best to come across as not being. Some people go overboard by pretending to or trying to portray what they're not, which is then a problem in the long run. And sometimes the person let me just say that the opposite, the girl would notice it, and she would say, just try and be yourself, especially if she likes you. If she doesn't, she's formed an assumption.
It doesn't matter anyway, yeah.
It doesn't matter if she doesn't like you. If she doesn't like you, she knows she's not going to see you again. She's not intending to see you again. And she'll be trying to make every excuse to make an exit. But then if she likes you, if she really likes you, and she feels like there's something she can fix, then, so we do withhold. We do withhold a bit of ourselves for some reason. I don't know, but we do, yeah.
Yeah, but I think if you take a relationship, as you just referred to, then the research suggests that for 3 to 4 months, people will hold back some things, and they just not put on something, but almost pretend to be something they're not. In other words, they're not affected by bad moods or bad tempers, but everything's positive and all the good sides, which we've all got, I guess.
Yeah.
But we've also got the other side, where some days you get up, and although yesterday you coped with, I don't know, something that happens at breakfast, today, maybe a tiny little chemical reaction in your mind, say in the brain somewhere, and you're in a bad mood. Things annoy you and stuff like that. Yeah. But 2 or 3, 4 months, say, you're putting on that, you really want to get on with this new partner. After that, researchers say, or investigators say, that people can't help but to show more of themselves, because you're getting to know somebody, getting to know each other, and you would inevitably find out, you'll see little idiosyncrasies, things that sometimes might even be a bit annoying. I guess most couples in life have learned to accept things about their partner that annoy them a bit. Two human beings will always sometimes rub each other the wrong way, but if enough positives, then that it will move forward, hopefully. But yeah, it's all about another question: do we ever really know somebody else, or do we? Well, I suspect we go on learning about others, a partner or anybody else, over time. But the other question is, do we ever really know ourselves?
Yeah.
I don't know whether you think that, but one example would be the program that comes on once a year, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, which I think we've talked about before, where people are sort of thrust into immediate situations of being outside their comfort zone. Now, lots of the cup, there's a message on this cup. I've just had my coffee from Punk, but quite a good cup. But you have something, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. And that's probably, there's a lot of truth in that, because most of the time we're all content to stay in a safe situation whereby we're not exposing ourselves to things we would find very uncomfortable. I mean, you've mentioned you don't like flying. So I guess if you fly somewhere, you're putting yourself outside of your comfort zone. Very often we find actually things are not as bad. Indeed, they're quite good to do.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.